From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
And so it's Colorado Springs with it. Here's Hardy. Pass to Bular. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Wright. Here's Gobert. Off target from outside. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Gobert. It's deflected. Outside Robinson. Pass to Bular. Soft touch off the glass.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Gobert gets the bucket.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
He takes it in. Here's Hardy. Pass to Bular. Over Wright. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Colorado Springs.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Bular. He has 6. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Misses from short range. Doncic outside. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Pass to Bular. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Toronto trails by 5. Here's Gobert from the arc. Can't get it to drop. Here's Bular. Give him 8. Colorado Springs shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Wright missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Pure from three-point range.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Isaac. Driving in. And the dunk by Isaac.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's Bular. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's McKee. Tipped. And so it's Colorado Springs closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take on Colorado Springs so far?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Here's Smart. Doesn't go for him. And Wright with the defensive effort. It's stolen by Smart. Fires from deep. Rebound Toronto. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. And he makes it on the layup. Sarr's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Brad, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Here's McKee. That three's off the mark. Colorado Springs leading by 7. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Chalmers. There's the drive. Sarr pulls it in. Now here's Wright. Still without a bucket.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. It's both from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Colorado Springs leading by 5. Here's Hardy. And he dunks it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now Doncic. No points yet. Pass to Hardy. And there's the drive. Bamba with it. Three-pointer. Sarr pulls it in.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Here's McKee. Here's Gobert. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Tell you, it's an added bonus when Gobert is scoring at this rate.
Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's a 9-point Colorado Springs lead. Puts up a 3. That shot off. Some solid defense from Bamba. Pass to Wade. Here's Hardy. .32 seconds left in the first half. Back to Wade. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. Tries again. And rejected.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Colorado Springs ahead, leading by 9. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Toronto trails by 9. Here's McKee. And there's the screen. Pass to Sarr. Banked it in off the glass. Sarr's got his second basket.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Here's Hardy. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Sarr. Knocks down the long J. Sarr's got 7.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Bular. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Wade. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that, what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Colorado Springs leading by 3. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Bular. Rebound Toronto. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Wright. 5 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Here's Sarr. Second shot opportunity. Doncic pulls down the board. On the wing, Wade. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. To the right side. Here's Bular. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Daniels. Yet to see a basket. From deep, Sarr. Bular grabs the board. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Colorado Springs shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. He hits the second from the line. And so here is Toronto. They trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Wright. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. .58 seconds left in the third. Bular. From the left block, he sends it through. Bular's got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
From deep, here's Doncic. And that one drops for him. Bular's got 18 points in the game.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Here's Sarr. Colorado Springs with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bular. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 10-point Colorado Springs lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Toronto shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Smart. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Smart nails them both. Here's Daniels. And so it's Colorado Springs with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Colorado Springs leading by 9. Wembanyama screen. Nice move. Over to the wing. Back to Smart. Smart on the drive. He got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's Gobert. Quickly with the rebound. Colorado Springs with the ball. Pass to Rodman. Smart outside. Here's Rodman. 6 to shoot. And Gobert with a block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
To the inside. Rudy, a monster inside.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Smart. Toronto making their last shot. No good from outside. Inside. Back to Gobert. Pass to McKee. Now Gobert. There's the triple. Hits a three-pointer. Gobert's got 21.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Colorado Springs calls timeout here. So for Colorado Springs, Colorado Springs leading by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. There's Hardy. It's Robinson, high post. Shoots over Sarr. No good there, off the double clutch.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the paint. Gobert. The Frenchman. Gobert.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
A minute 29 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Luka. Pass to Bular. Tries yet again. That one's off. Still out of sync. Thibault with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Now here's Doncic. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so here is Toronto. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Gobert. Pulls it. Bular grabs the board.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And it's Robinson penetrating. Here's Wade. Here's Bular. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Colorado Springs making a switch here. From the inbound.
Gobert's length is intimidating, which is why defenders often resort to fouling.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Gobert nails both of them.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Colorado Springs calls timeout here. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Doncic outside. Over right. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game.
Here we go.
Here's Sarr. Gobert hammers it home.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Doncic with it. To Bular. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. To the inside. Here's Sarr. Let's go with a 3. Colorado Springs with a rebound. Thibault with a steal. Out left to the wing. To the middle. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points.